So we're back with another simple Kitbash recipe for a Professor X figure utilizing the Professor X Savage Land figure. So from this figure we were able to birth or remedy the situation with G.I. Joe Classified Series Leatherneck, because the Leatherneck figure that came from G.I. Joe Classified Series, the depiction in action figure form is quite short. So we were expecting a leatherneck action figure that's going to be tall and imposing, but the action figure that was released or was given to us was kind of short compared to the other G.I. Joe Classified Series figures or the big-bodied or taller figures that was released before Leatherneck. Okay, so with the Savage Land body, we were able to increase the height or the stature of Leatherneck. Okay. So from the Leatherneck build, what remained of this action figure, the Professor X Savage Land figure, is going to be the head and the Cerebro helmet. So from the remaining pieces, actually, are we going to make another of this or upgrade this? The answer is no, because I'm already good with a Professor Xavier in this configuration. Okay, so from the remaining head unit, we were able to make use of that head unit with a new armor for Professor X. So, yep. So, this is going to be my take or laruan ni Obi-Wan's take on the Warlord or the Shi'ar armor. So, instead of going black with the head covered, I'd rather have Professor X with the head unit exposed, because that is a really good looking head unit. Take a look at that. So, why cover it up with a helmet? And just give him a very nice and bright suit with a black cape. So with the black cape, it really enhances the suit that comes from Marvel Legends Ultron. Anyway, I was not so invested in this Ultron action figure. Yeah, it was in my display case, but yeah. So I'd rather use it with a Professor X action figure, and I could use this with another action figure build in the future. Okay, so from that head, we were able to come up with this. Okay, so this comes from a Batman action figure. So that's a soft rubbery cape and actually provides a little bit of balance and contrast to the action figure. Okay, and from this, so that is my take on that armor. It's going to be an armor that is going to be used more for the formal occasion stuff. Okay, so yeah, so this is the gala function suit. That is the teaching suit, and the combat suit is going to be different. So the combat suit is going to be this. Okay, which comes from Marvel Legends Deathlock. Okay, so the Deathlock figure, just like the Ultron figure, really not so invested. I like them, but actually I could use them to enhance the other characters that I would love most. Okay, so combat suit Professor Xavier. So another take on the Shi'ar armor. Okay, so we just replaced the handsets on this suit because it's just way too big. The handsets are just way too big. It's throwing off the proportions of the anatomical proportions of the action figure. Okay, so we just replaced them with regular handsets from G.I. Joe Classified Series glad handsets. Anyway, those handsets are still good. Okay, So the Cerebro helmet right now is sitting on top of that neck peg. So just in case that he wants to change suits, I could just take this head unit and place it on that. Okay, now this is an integral part of the suit because there you go. So the Cerebro helmet is connected to the suit, so the Cerebro helmet channels all of the telepathic power of Professor X to really power up the suit, and this time enhance strength and mobility. Okay, so that is just a simple hair tie. And if you wish to convert one to the other, so just take the head unit. So this is where head swaps really become fun. So yeah, because in this channel it's all about the play. Okay, so a little bit of acetone to take out the color tone. Anyway, that portion of the swivel for the head unit is really not going to be exposed, so it's going to be under the head, so that's okay. And let's put on the helmet now. There you go. Okay. Whoop. So let's take this set out of the review table so we could do a quick 360 view of this suit. Okay, so let's adjust the camera and the lights. So all lights on him. So there you go. So let's do a quick 360 turn, because I was looking for a Marvel Legends body that somehow when you take a look at the lower half of the body, you know that it's going to be you have the cybernetic impression or image or look. So this really fits the bill or solves the thing that I have in mind. Okay, so very simple Kitbash recipe. It's me thinking out of the box. Yeah, just because I have the action figures that I could interchange parts with. My own interpretation, not everybody's, not somebody's interpretation, or the comic book's interpretation, or the animated series' interpretation. It's going to be my interpretation, how I want to play with the character or depict the character in the form that I like it to be depicted. So yeah, with a little bit of basic history or information from, of course, the animated series. So yeah, sheer armor. Okay, so that's why I have two versions. But as to really stick to the comic book or the animated series or what, come on. I like to think out of the box. That's the reason we play with these things. This is actually plastic therapy. Okay. Now, I also did a little bit of modifications on the firearm. So yeah, to make it look more like a energy blaster. So we got rid of the extended magazine and the hammer. So very simple tool that you could use, X-Acto knife those parts out. Okay, so this fits on the hand of the action figure well. Here you go. So this is how the action figure would look with weapon on hand, because why not? Why not give him a weapon? Okay. It's because it's not all the time that he's going to meet somebody or have a animal that he could possibly control. So rather give him something that's going to protect himself. Okay. Was that grammatically right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, okay. So yeah. So a little bit of action pose. There you go. And actually, we really like this body because of the articulation points. Old but still good. Okay, there you go. So 2 armors for Professor X. So this. Actually, we just got rid of the spikes on the body of the Marvel Legends Ultron character. Okay. So that is from a Batman. So you could see that we Exacto knife this cape of a action figure and replaced it with a soft goods cape. So I already technically have that video with one of the Batman action figures, McFarlane Batman figures. Okay, so there you go. So 2 versions of Professor X that I once again could have displayed and play in my collection. So because in this channel, it's not about the hype of finding the latest and the greatest or talking about toy action figure tariffs because of China. Oh, come on. Regardless whether tariffs exist or not, we're going to buy action figures. They were the same content creators would talk about or lash about or really be so fired up because of tariffs that they're already canceled out their pre-orders and such, but you would still see them after 3 days, 2 days making the same thing, purchasing action figures and reviewing them. So same thing here. Regardless of tariffs, I'd still be able to buy action figures. But with regards to frequency, well, in this channel, it's all about the play. So I really don't go with the hype that I need to have the latest and greatest once again to put into my channel. I enjoy playing with the action figures that I have. I sometimes do buy, but majority of the time, this is what I do in this channel. I play because in this channel, it's all about the play, less the hype, less the controversy. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.